Welcome back to our next section. Today we are going over 9-8, which is about misleading graphs and statistics. So, misleading graphs, one of the most important things is we have to look at different graphs, as some of them can be misleading information and it can be used to throw you off or to get a different answer than what you think. So I'm going to draw this graph real quick and then we will look at it. So if we look at this table or this graph here, we can see that we have our labels, and we have our three different categories. But if we look at our starting value here, we start at 1,400. So this graph, they have just given part of the graph rather than the entirety, and so you want to make sure that when you're counting, that if this was like on a graph or something and it's had the graphs here, this isn't just one. This would be a little more of between 1,400 and 1,500. So instead of it being like 1.5 or half, then we can see that the labels here start at different values. So we can make sure that we look at our graphs to make sure that there are different things like this. Another graph is looks like this, where it has different types of games. And so our first one is baseball games, and they have these different sizes of the baseballs, and then same as the basketballs. Those are really bad circles, but this is a misleading graph, and this would be labeled here all the way up to 60, and this would be here of the years. And the height of each of these balls are used to represent the ticket prices, but since these are circles and we have volumes, they distort the comparison. The basketball prices are only about 2.5 times greater than the baseball prices, but they look like much more. So we have to be able to make sure we look at the data and make sure we know what we're looking at, as sometimes the data can throw us off. So we also can see misleading in statistics. If we have this problem that there are 5 homes, one is 475,000, one is 500,000, one is 225,000, one is 480,000, and the last one is 510,000. And if we were to find the average, we would get $438,000. But we know that the owners, if we were to look at how much each of the owners of the houses would pay, we know that they're going to be probably paying more than the $438,000, as only one of these houses sold for less than that. So the rest of the houses, because there's more of them that are more than this value of the $438,000, we know that they would probably pay more. So we can look at different graphs and different statistics to be able to see of different ways that they can be misleading. So I'm going to give you a problem. So the problem is the ski resort A. So ski resort A. I'm just going to put ski A. In November gets a total revenue of $6,600,000. and ski resort B in February earns $8,300,000. A reporter claims that ski resort B is more popular than ski resort A. So if the ski resort A was in November and ski resort B was in February, tell me why this can be misleading data, that the ski reporter claims that ski resort B is more popular. So why could ski resort be more popular than ski resort A? There can be multiple different answers for this, so just give your best guess or what you think. So I hope you have a wonderful evening, and we will look at more misleading information tomorrow in class. See you all then.